Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today we will be playing a quick USA campaign, starting in 1819 on a hard difficulty. What more is there to say, but let's dive in. We are still on the beta branch 1.0.90 with all its flaws and problems, but hey, it also has a lot of fun, right? We are a monarch. We are a monarchy? What? Okay. Game devs. Serious. No. If there is one country in this entire giant list of countries that we have here, there is one country that should never ever be a monarchy. That aside, yeah, looking good. We have a lot of GDP, we have a giant economic growth, and I intend to make the most of it. In terms of research, 13 months, and then we have riveted techniques, and I'm actually considering not building any ships until I have at least that tech going. Not going to design any ships either, I'm just going to spam the unturn button until we have certain new techs come up, and then I can get these new ships up without any problems straight away. Strong ships rather than all the broken ones. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hit the unturn and I'll be back in an effie. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's May 1891. We have some new hulls, we have some new cruisers, we have new shells. We have been getting a lot of tax going. In terms of the world, things are rather quiet. The Empire of Japan might start a war very soon, and for the rest, nothing really is happening. All nations are around 100 ships, 140 for the Japanese. An impressive number for sure. Although 40, 80, I'm not quite sure how we get to 140 with these numbers. Guess the battleships are hidden. Yeah, and then we have the US of A. We have a massive growth still. Naval budget is looking good. We have no enemies to speak of. However, I think it is time to start producing at least the first of our warships. And they will go 18 knots. A balanced rudder will be fine. I really want to... You know what, let's keep it in for now and see what happens. I want a 5512 2221. Ooh, we're never ever gonna get this. We are gonna get something I really enjoy. Cage masts. Cage masts look awesome. Not quite the most efficient of things, but they look awesome, and that's what matters. Compound gives me 200 tons to play with, 500 tons, yeah. Yeah, I think iron plating is what we need on these ships. We have Mark II 9-inchers. So we're gonna use those. Secondary guns. All my secondaries are still Mark I's. Same with the casemates. And the sound is really loud, isn't it? Settings. Sound settings. Yeah, let's bump the general volume down by half. Yeah, that's more acceptable. I'm gonna add torpedoes, even though they will probably blow up before they hit anything of the enemy. And do we have room for some 4-inchers? No. Do I have room for 2-inchers? only a couple. If I move the tower back as far away as possible, yes, there we go. A very low engine efficiency. Can't be helped. We don't have those stacks. We do have base fuses. Standard ratio shells per about 1. Okay. The Idaho class 3 dreadnoughts. Let's start building 12 of them, shall we? And with that, the end of turns will continue until something new happens. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's October 1892 by now. What has happened in the world? China and the Japanese have started a war, and both sides are losing ships slowly but steadily. Especially the Chinese have been taking some heavy hits. The Chinese are also the only guys who seem to be grumpy with me. I don't mind. Also, government democracy, government monarchy. Whoops. Anyway, for the rest, my relationships are going strong with the entire world, and honestly, I don't care about the Chinese. There is literally nothing they can do against me. Their ships run out of fuel before they get to Africa. Talking about fuel, we have some new engine techs, and our 12 battleships can be upgraded with some new engines. And let's see, you know what? We also can get 16-inch torpedoes with enhanced loading and white powder. And that, you know what? Let's increase the crew quarters as well. And that is the upgrade for my battleship. Besides that, we also have been getting a bit of cruiser techs, but I'm neither getting cruisers or torpedo boats at this stage of the game. I'm tempted, but I won't. I'm going to delete the Idaho. I'm going to refit. I'll just look at the tonnage difference. If I had OCD, I would say it triggers my OCD. But I don't. Honestly. Now, let's quickly, there we go, turn off the messages sound on my phone, because that was annoying while I'm recording. Usually I throw my phone out to the other room, but I can't be arsed right now. Yeah, let's keep the hull construction going. Where's my second? Oh yeah, right. Naval communications. I wanted that just in case. The smart thing, I guess, would be range finding and maybe boiler tech. Not necessarily for the boilers, but improves fuel technology and consumption. And can improve fuel consumption as well with the special machineries. I really need that. I've seen that in my Japanese campaign. Your ships are just gulping up fuel like there's no tomorrow. And that is a bit of an annoyance. Anyway, I'll be back in an effie if something interesting happens once again. Well, what can I say except poor, poor, poor Chinese. I guess the war didn't go quite according to their plan. But yeah. Gotta say though, the turn times are not bad overall. Every now and then the game will take a bit when new missions pop up, when it's generating them, I suppose, but otherwise, yeah, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, let's get rid of the unrest. Yeah, I like more relations with the Germans. Gonna take a heavy hit in my naval prestige, though. You know what, let's do this. Keep this more or less balanced. That is the key to this game. Balance. I have 14 ships, 12 battleships, and 2 ships I have no clue about. Seriously. What are they? I don't know. Back to the rangefinders. I really wanted the new boilers. 5 months and then I'll start designing a new ship. So yeah, that is gonna be fun, I hope. And it seems finally the war is spreading. The Japanese declared war on the Spanish. And the Spanish have 105 ships. And they're more than willing to use them against the Japanese, I'm sure. As such, I expect this conflict to slowly envelop the world. Not good, but in 2 months I'll get new hull construction, tack up, and then I'll design my new battleships. And as you can see, the turns are going very fast. And there we go. Hull construction tack. Very nice indeed. Oh, we can wait 2 more turns. Let's see. I got... yeah, that might actually be best. May get new more parts for my ships. Get the gun layout. Get the shells. Yeah, 2 more turns. Just 1 more turn, mommy, and then I'm coming. There we go. That's turn 1. And turn 2. Man, say what you want, but the campaign for the USA, you can really play it passively if you so desire. And yes, that is what I'm doing right now. I want to test out, you know, armed neutrality. Ship design. New design. And that for a first episode. Let's see, Battleship 2. We got large gauge mast 1. Or the medium. Yeah, large one is better. Oh, but here I'm not sure. Yeah, the cage mast is the superior mast. Funnels. Let's go with a standard. I do want 18 knots, though. Nice. I do not wish to know, though, what my smoke interference is. It's not even that bad. Okay, I'm surprised. Let's see, I have not gotten any new tax except, well... Yes, please. If this works, that'll be awesome. What a design. Oh my god. Let's take a look at the picture here. What a weird ship. I love it. Weird ship, people. What more do you desire in a game? Barbets, reinforced bulkheads, and a citadel. White powder with gun cotton, base fuse, increased AP, enhanced with a rangefinder, 13-inch belt, 5.5, 2.2, 12, 5. There we go. One battleship, the Long Beach class, 17,000 tons compared to the, well, almost 11,000 from the other ship. The Idaho, I'm gonna refit you, because you need a rangefinder and gun cotton. And let's increase your range. Save design. You're getting deleted. You are getting a refit. Idaho class up to the main. And the Long Beach, I would like 6 of you. And with that, back to the fast forwarding. So, yeah, see you in an Effie. 20% of my naval funds. Basically, I'm losing, yeah. My naval prestige is pretty low though, so let's. Alright, see you in a bit. And it's October 1896, and look at that, the French and the Russians. The Russians and the Austro-Hungarians are going at it. So that is the second war that has broken out. Let's take a look, the Russian Empire. Everybody hates the Russians. I could make a very bad comment on that, but I'm not going to. In 2 turns we get torpedo protection, and my hull strengthening is increasing as well. Well, what can I say? Not much else has happened. And the war is growing and growing. The entire world is aflame. The entire world, but me. No, I do not want a war with the Russians just yet, as the French and the Japanese are at it, the Chinese and the Japanese are at it, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's take a look at the Russians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nations are at war with the Russians. The Austro-Hungarians have 1 war, the French 2, man. It's insane. And me, I am almost at a war with the Japanese. Almost, not just quite, and I would prefer to keep it that way. I have 22 ships in service. My last battleships, look at that, 3 ships are built according to specifications. Out of the 6, oh, that's not too bad, I suppose. It's bad, all right, it's bad. And let's see if we can get a war with the Japanese as well. I rather not, because the Japanese are on the other side of the globe and I can't get to them. Yeah, look at that. Do we want a war with them? No, I'm going to pump a lot of money into a good relationship with them. Despite the Japanese being at war, they have increased their ships by 20 by now. No, I've no desire to be your ally, because you're in a war. Germany and Japan are at it. And here I am, doing absolutely nothing. The world is ablaze. And I just let them. Armor forging, big guns. And you know what? I'm gonna build 4 more Long Beaches. When they're done, I might actually decommission some of the older ones. But, well, all I can say to that is back in an effie and see what happens. 1897. The war in the world is still raging on. My relations with the Japanese have improved a bit, with the Russians have plummeted a bit, and with the Germans are not that great. We are, however, being fairly stable still, and in terms of research, we just got new light cruiser hulls, I believe, so I wanted to check out some new ship designs. The semi-armored light cruiser with gauge masts. And yes, yes. Oh, this looks so stupid. I love it. Let's add 3 funnels. We do not have anything yet to work with that. That is a shame. Nickel steel armor, rangefinders, mine laying equipment. Huh. And a citadel with a 4-inch .6 inner deck. Yeah, okay. We won't have a lot of guns, that's for sure. And the guns that we have are small. Okay, how about 4-inch guns? What can we do with this? That is a very bad... There's something here that blocks my 4-inchers. That is a bit of a shame. And okay, we can't do that either. And we don't have secondary guns for light cruisers yet. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, that is really a shame. Alright, if I go for a more traditional build. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This game is very bad for my mental health. So, 3 4-inch guns at the front of the ship. But look at what I put in the rear here. Oh, if only I could add a barbette and another gun there. That would be funny. White powder, gun cotton, increased shells with light shells. Yes, let's go with light shells. Okay. And yeah, 19 knots is fine. Increase range. Is there anything about fuel? Determined by the ship's fuel status. Well, I suppose more range equals more fuel. Hold on. Fuel, OP range, 366 tons. Fuel, okay, it's down to 100 tons now. Fairly low cost if you have hardly any fuel. Safe design. The Savannah class light cruiser. 8 of them? 8 of them should be fine. 7 months to build. And with that, you know what's coming. I'll be back if something happens. Naval prestige is -7. Is there anything that can boost it? Yes. Losing a bit of my budget though, but that's fine. Plenty of budget. And finances, annual growth is 4.78%. In fact, I think minus, 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 minus. Oh, the Italians and the Chinese are growing. And I am growing. And my economy is by far the largest economy. Well, not by far. 37 for the English. It's not the greatest economy. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised. Evil British. Right. Let's see if we can fix that. I'll be right back. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. The Chinese Empire has dissolved. Their economy collapsed. One player is out. Ah, man. That was hilarious. Yoink. And there is one Chinese ship still afloat. The Chinese Emperor has fled. He has fled away. And he's sailing across the ocean, forever to be hunted. It's a bug. But with the Chinese gone, it will be a lot easier for the Japanese to continue dominating. And let's face it, they have been dominating. I like it. I really do. Not much else has happened. My ships are still being built, and yeah. Things have been progressing ever so slowly. I had to spend like 200 million to keep myself out of a war. As such, I'm going to bring my crew training back to the minimum of 10%. Honestly, my crew training, it's not an issue right now. I have a crew pool of 30,000 sailors ready to go. Only the Germans have a pool that is equal to mine. So yeah, my economy is still growing by 2.11%. The main growth is slowing down. The Brits are losing almost 5%, but are at 35.8, 37 point... they're still bigger than me. How? How? Especially since they've been at war for quite a while now. How weird. And... well, I feel like designing something or redesigning something. The Idaho class. Let's take a look at you. You have main guns, and your main guns, of course, are 9-inchers. However, now you have Mark III 9-inchers. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the 9-inch Mark III guns have arrived. And those are pretty strong. So I might actually, well, after upgrading this ship, design another ship with 9-inch guns. Because I can. You are using, okay, yeah. Let's see. Battleship 2s, we can go up to 17,000 tons. Yeah, that's the same as the Long Beach. Armored cruisers. We can go up to 5,000 tons with you. With the added addition that we can add 9-inch guns to this ship. Let's increase the beam. Increase the draught a bit. There we go. We could do something like this. Very strong 9-inch guns. Supported by Mark IIs. Yeah, they're all Mark IIs. 6, 7 casemate guns on each side. A cage mast. And another cage mast. Funnels, yeah, no. No, no, no. You fit. That's a smoke capacity of 6. Why would I want a small one? What is your... More crew members is the only advantage you have over this medium one. Ah, well, you're smaller as well, of course. But 5.5 or 6, might as well go for the 5.5 one. 18, 20%. Oof. Lowest speed possible. This is a monitor. It's not a warship, it's a monitor. The Monitor class heavy cruiser. I would like Barbats, and can I get away with nickel steel armor? Yes, I can. Anti-torp 1. Bulkhead, yes please. Rangefinder, white powder, gun cotton. Nose fuse is fine. Let's go with a 8-inch main belt. Yeah, meet the Monitor class. Very slow, ships that will guard my ports at all times. There we go, 9.7-inch guns. Oh, ship is slightly overweight now. Yeah. Oh, oops, wrong one. No, 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 no. There we go. Safe design. The Monitor. 6 of them. Just so I can guard the East Coast with them, I think. Talking about the East Coast, we got no ships there, 2 battleships here. Let's move you towards Miami. And these, ooh, a lot of ships toward Boston. And that is Seattle, right? Yeah, that is Seattle. Fleets, these monitors may deploy in Seattle. Look at that! 1899, and it's the first time I actually started moving ships around. Will this be the true beginning of this campaign? Not a chance. As such... Phew, and the Germans, by the way, keep losing a lot of transport ships all the time. I guess it's just a torpedo boat that is screwing them over, but... How is your economy still functional? Well, it's not. Minus 4%. Even the Brits. 35.4. What? 30... Oh, look at that. By now, I am well ahead of the British Empire in terms of economy. Fun. You know, as a side note, I've been looking at the tech tree for a bit, and I stumbled back upon the mine tab, and I was like, okay, we have early contact mines and mine laying equipment, but what I'm getting here, the green text, is just minesweeping 1. I've been wondering in my other campaign, why didn't I get, you know, the ability to lay mines? But isn't it like I only have mine sweeping equipment rather than mine laying equipment? It's a bit unclear to me how you lay mines. This says it's a mine layer, but how do you lay them? Is it an automatic process? I guess. Anyway, beside that, things have been rather quiet. Rather quiet indeed, as we are reaching the 1900s. So 10 years have passed, 10 years of pressing enter without anything. Yes, terrible, that tension. Very terrible indeed. New light cruiser designs. Good. Very good. And in one turn we get draft boilers. No need to focus it. And in 2 months we get armor quality and advanced towers 1. Shells, we get a lot of stuff coming up. Let's spend 1 turn focusing on the ammunition. Induced draft boilers, yes please. A almost vital tech, I'd say. Now, next turn we get shells, control station, armor quality. And then we can overhaul my fleets and call an end to this first episode, I think. An episode where we just prepared for war by being neutral. Semi-armor piercing shells. Yes, very good, very good, very... Huh? What? I would have sworn it said 1 turn earlier. Is there something wrong with this research? It's not the first time I thought, like, you know, it's taking longer than it should, but it could have been me. Naval prestige is fine. I would like to decrease my unrest. There we go. Hull strengthening. Ship designs. The Long Beaches. By the way, I still have 2 Idaho-class ships. Delete. Let's start off with the monitors. Let's do a refit. Rather than nickel steel, I want Harvey armor. And I want the monitors to have induced boilers. Engine efficiency 107%. So let's go. 18 knots is a bit much. Also 16, 17, 16.5. Yeah. Increase a bit of speed. Not a lot. Not a lot indeed. But it will keep the ship operational. Refit the monitors. There we go. I have no desire to build any more of you. Idaho. Induced boilers to get you up to 70%. It's gonna be annoying in terms of smoke interference, I'm sure, but yeah, minus 42 base, plus 28 tech, yeah, not great, not great. Also, the red text keeps annoying me to no end. I'm like, it's red, I gotta change it, I gotta change it. No, I don't. It's just a bug. The new Idaho class. Refits. All of you. You can be deleted then. The Long Beach class. With her giant Mark I 13-inch guns, will now have Mark II 13-inch guns. However, can I somehow do this? I'm 700 tons over the weight limit. I really like this fat ship. And honestly, this ship needs some secondaries. Thank you. Now, let's see. If we go back to nickel steel, no. Compound, very bad. Iron plates. Yeah, let's keep her at iron plating for now. Let's see. I could... Well, this hardly matters. The main belt is fairly large after all. 4-5, that's as low as I want to go. Superstructure, let's bring you down to 1. Yes, yes. That works. We have a massive 4-weight offset, so let's see if we can do a tiny bit about that. Why do we have a forward weight offset? I mean, I don't know if you realized, but... Yeah, let's take those secondaries off. Most of my guns are in the back. You would expect to have an aft weight offset. Okay, but that does mean... I can get that armor back in. Now we have a 4-weight offset. Mm-hmm. 2, 3... And put the guns back in. No. Put 1 gun back in. Yes. For about a bit more, and there we go. Safe design. A new warship. The Long Beach class upgrade in progress. And last but not least, delete the Long Beach design. The Savannah class. Is there anything I wish to change for you? Yes, refit. Induced boilers. Can I get rid of an funnel this way? Let's replace you with a big funnel. Yes, we can. Then we have 100 tons remaining. Harvey armor, yeah, that will work. That means I have plus 53% armor quality now. Let's go with a 5-inch main belt? No, 4.9. Yep, that does the trick. Safe design. I'm gonna refit the ships. I'm going to delete this design. And with that, the setting up stage of my campaign has come to an end. It's March 1900. I got 47 ships. Soon, anyway. And the next session, I will get into a war. At least I wish to go into a war with either, well, none of these 3, but I'm interested in putting up, in annoying the Spanish Empire, maybe the British or the French, because I want to make a play for these colonies and slowly start expanding my empire outwards. You know, gotta spread democracy, and the only way to do it is with guns. Very big guns and a lot of guns. Ladies and gentlemen, see you later.